I am done with my fiancée after she cancelled our wedding for the fourth time. She said she needed more time and I told her to take as much as she wanted. Then I walked away, blocked her number, and relocated to Bura Bura. She went into frenzy, trying to contact me through mutual contact when she realized more time meant I was gone for good. I'm Peter, 35M, writing this from a beach, no exaggeration. Crystal blue waves, powdery sand, and tropical drink with a teeny umbrella. Paradise. How I ended up here from the dreary monotony of my old life, the crux of his post. Her name's Vanessa, 33F. We were together for 7 years, engaged for 5, yes, 5 years for cancelled weddings. Her fourth attempt was just a week away. My task was ready. I elaborate groan was said. Then over a plate of pasta, she hit me with it. Peter, honey, about the wedding. I just need a little more time. I stared at her face blank and said, though I was a volcano ready to erupt, but I will be learned with Vanessa. Big emotions don't work. Calm and composed is the only way. More time. Vanessa invitations are sent. Flights are booked. We are 2 weeks out, Peter. I feel terrible, but it's forever. I need to be completely certain. This is her fourth round of icing decision. Cancelled one 3 years ago. Her job is a part-time dance instructor was too overwhelming. Cancelled 2 years back. My sister Lauren divorce makes celebrating impossible. Lauren, the maid of honor, was actually cheering on. Cancelled 3 last year. Are you sure about a grand wedding? Maybe we should elope this after she obsessed our every detail of the big event. Each time was a pushover. Heart frustrated, but thinking I was in love. Every cancellation cost money, brought humiliation, and chipped away at me. But I would not say, all right, we will delay. And we start over. My parents were practically staking on intervention. My best friend Mike was more direct. Mate, she's stringing you along. This time, though, something shifted. A switch flipped. After a slow sip of water, I said, okay, Vanessa, take all the time you need. Her face lit up with relief. Oh, Peter, thank you. You are so patient. It's not that I don't want to marry you. I cut in. I get it. It's a huge step. Be sure. I even forced a small smile inside. The rage cooled into a sharp clarity. She babbled through dinner about how this extra time would help her find herself. I nodded, ate my fettuccine, paid the bill. Business as usual. Next morning before sunrise, I was up. Vanessa was still asleep, probably dreaming of endless delays. I packed a large suitcase, essentials, passports, laptop, and a smaller one with a few cherished keepsakes. That was 3 days ago. I left a brief note. Vanessa, you wanted more time. We got it, all of it. I'm taking time to move forward. The wedding's off, and so are we. I will deal with my stuff late. Peter, I placed it on her pillow, grabbed my keys, and left our rented apartment. Lease in my name ending in 2 months. Thankfully, I drove to my bank, transferred a chunk of saving to an offshore account I would set up years ago. Then a travel agency booked a one-way business class ticket to Bura Bura for that night. Called my phone, provided for a new SIM and international number. Then I rang Mike, mate you fee. I asked Mick, always for you, what's up? She built again. Me, yeah, and I'm done for real. I need a huge favor. I explained my plan. He paused, then said, bloody hell, Peter, about time. What do you need? My BMW was fully mine. I asked him to sell it and keep a cart. Deal done. I parked at the docks, handed him the keys, signed a power of attorney. Convinced to my parents, I told them everything. Mom teared up. Then he used me. Sweetheart, I'm sorry it took this long, but thank God you are free. Dad shook my hand, visibly relieved. Will live your life, son. You deserve it. I blocked Vanessa's phone. Social media email blocked Lauren, her friends, her inner circle. If she wanted to find me, she would have to try hard. I was not planning on being found. Leaving Bura Bura, checked into luxurious overwater bungalow. The first week was sleep, cocktails, and starting at the sea. The pain and anger linger. but they are fading, replaced by calm and a nagging thought. Why did not I do this sooner? Yesterday, my call, Vanessa has been bombarding him. She woke up, read the note, and did not get it. Thought I was just sulking when she could not reach me. She panicked. She was benounding functional friends and my friends who would be politely shout her out. Mike says she was oscillating between sobbing. How could he do this to me? In rage, he could not just walk away. We have been waiting to reschedule. The entertainment is staging. She told Mike, I just needed more time. Not this. He is supposed to wait for me. Mike's reply looks like he gave you all the time in the world. Vanessa and took his own. The BMW sold quickly. Good price. Money's in my new account. Minis Maxwell earned share. So here I am snipping my precisely cocktail, wondering when she will grasp that more time meant I was done. Do you know what? Feels incredible. Update 1. 2 months later, hey Reddit Peter again. Thanks for the overwhelming support on my original post. It really helped knowing I was not alone in thinking for cancelled weddings was a massive warning sign. Life in Bura Bura is well Bura Bura. The scenery is unreal. I'm starting to relax. Got a train and picked up some remote freelance consulting. My own job now with a 10-second walk to the balcony. The time zone is a nightmare, but it's worth it. The Vanessa fallout. I expected it's gotten messier. Mike's been my reluctant informant, mostly because Vanessa and her crew have been harassing anyone linked to me. According to Mike, Vanessa's spinning a tale that I am the erratic one who threw away 7 years over her reasonable request. The nerve is world class. Her sister Lawrence became her attack dog, spamming Mike and even distant relatives she found online. The narrative Peter's lost it. He needs help. Vanessa's distraught. I would be abandoned my duties. My only duty was to my sanity, which is finally recovering. Then there's the apartment drama. The lease ended last month. I would already told the landlord I was gone and Vanessa would handle it. I paid my half of the final month before leaving. Vanessa stayed put, did not pay, assumed I would fix it. The landlord, Mr. Thompson, a guy with zero tolerance for nonsense, contacted Mike, my emergency contact. Mike explained. Relationship over. I paid my share. Of Vanessa was informed. Vanessa's desperate calls to Mike, Mr. Thompson kicking me out. Peter has to pay. It's his fault for a living. She even tried telling Mr. Thompson I was on a temporary work trip. Mr. Thompson did not buy it, especially after Mike confirmed my trip was a permanent life change. Eviction notice issued. Vanessa had to scramble and move in with Lauren. Mike says it's a choice over there, more good than the wedding gifts. We'd ask for cash towards home deposit, mostly from my family and older friends. Held in an account in my name, lesson learned years ago. Vanessa thought Lauren demanded her card. Lauren sent Mike a spreadsheet of Vanessa's guests and their contributions, insisting the money go to Vanessa, not back to the givers. My response via Mike, all gifts will be returned to the original donors with a note about the permanent cancellation. Provided this for Vanessa's guest, I will handle it. This was apparently a declaration of where Lauren to Mike. That's unfair. Vanessa needs that money, but her being spiteful. He's stealing her future. She did her own future for times. I just stopped enabling it. I spent a tedious week spotting online transfer, sending polite notes due to the wedding's permanent cancellation. Peter is returning your generous gift. He wishes you well. My family and friends were supportive, even relieved. No clue how Vanessa's guest reacted, but I bet Vanessa and Lauren had some uncomfortable conversation when the expected guest did not arrive. Another details, Vanessa had borrowed my high-end bardas, a leather coat, and some rare photography books. When my errands movers hired by me remotely to clear my stuff from the apartment, those items were gone. Vanessa bailed Lauren because facing movers was too much. That wasn't Vanessa, but it's in principle. She genuinely thinks she is the victim here. Yet after years of hard jumps, I owe endless patience and resources. Mike says she is now planning a run of a Bura Bura with another woman. Hilarious. The only other woman is the barista who serves my coffee. The initial piece was deepened on into a kind of tired acceptance. Some people are just bottomless pits of entitlement, the best revenge. With ripping far from her mess and her slowing realizing her actions have real consequences. Still got everyone blocked. Cheer from Paradise, update 2. 6 months later, Peter here, final update, a promise I will left bra. Paradise gets repetitive. I am not traveling, still working remotely, and blissfully free of Vanessa. The past few months have been a masterclass in entitlement's limitless reach. After the gift money vanished and the apartment door closed, Vanessa eased on by Lauren and there's no need outspoken. Mom, Josie tried going to legal. Mike, who deserves a medal for his patience, forwarded a formal letter from a Mr. Carter, local lawyer. He demanded compensation for emotional trauma from my abrupt abandonment and the public shame of the wedding cancellation. Public shame, she cancelled 4 times. He also claimed a share of my BMW, saying she contributed to its up week. She was paid for a car wash. He demanded the returns of her items, the earbuds and coat she kept, plus a new list of imaginary belongings and partner support based on your 7-year cohabitation. I laughed out loud. It was absurdly bold. Mike said Mr. Carter was likely a low-rent lawyer working on a no-win, no-fee basis. My response, I heard, Mr. Emilissa Carter, a legal powerhouse in my hometown known for sharding baseless claims. After a few video calls and sharing all my records, text, emails, leads, card title, bank statement, she was ready. Miss Carter's response to Mr. Carter was, I'm told, a surgical takedown. Emotional trauma countered with Vanessa's repeated cancellation, causing me distress and financial loss backed by receipt from past venues. Highlighted me not ending things due to her latest day. Car should title rejection, registration, loan docs, all mine. Offered to bill Vanessa for gas if they pushed it. Items note, Vanessa kept hers and some of mine. Further claims would be harassment. Partner support immediate them we were never married. So no support applies. Offered to discuss my losses from our 4 cancelled weddings if they wanted to talk numbers. The letter closed by warning that baseless claims would lead to counterclaim. For my legal fees and possible standing order, these are silence from Mr. Carter. He clearly told Vanessa's camp they had no case, but Vanessa's driven by outrage. Wasn't done, she launched a social media campaign, cryptic post about quarterly betrayals, commitment issues, and financial Qley. Each considering I supported her for years. She claimed I heartlessly downed her just as she was ready. Some mutual friends sharing only her side messaged me, made Mrs. a mess. What happened? I sent them my original Reddit post. Most went quiet, some improvised. The grand final was Joyce killing my parents, sobbing, please talk to Peter. Princess broke in. She made a mistake. She will marry him tomorrow. She can't cope alone. My mom usually kind but pushed too far, said Josie. Peter chose after Vanessa cancelled, waiting for he gave her 7 years. Not coming back. Vanessa's an adult. She needs to handle her life. Maybe this is the more time she wanted. Click. That was that. Mike says Vanessa is still at Lawrence. A tense situations. Lawrence fed up with supporting her. Vanessa's working retail. Full-time, hates it and moves about life's unfairness. Shock or me. I'm great. The anger's faded. There's some regret for the lost years, but mostly relief and a quiet satisfaction. The revenge was not flashy. It was just me saying enough. Her action had consequences. She wanted more time without me. She got forever. She thought she could control me and the story indefinitely. She learned she could not. She assumed the world owed her a cushy life no matter how she acted. The universe via MS Emily Carter delivered a reality check. Watching that, even from a distance, has been deeply gratifying. She didn't just get more time, she got a crash course in accountability. That's the best closer. Onward to new horizons. Thanks Reddit for the support. It's mean a lot.